Vegan eating is a huge food trend, and our next guest is the founder of the insanely popular plant-based recipe blog, Oh She Glows. Now today she's going to show us some simple vegan recipes that are true crowd pleasers. Everyone say hello to Angela Liddon!
Hey!
Welcome! Nice to have you. This is such a thrill.
Welcome.
So I've got to ask you, Angela, your blog, Oh She Glows, gets 4 million visitors a month?
4 million page views a month.
Page views a month? That's insane.
Wow, awesome.
And now you have 2 books. The first one, Oh She Glows, was a New York Times bestseller. And your new one, Oh She Glows Every Day, also New York Times bestseller.
Yeah, congratulations, sweetheart.
You're onto something here. This is amazing.
There's a plant-based movement going on.
It's a movement.
It's a movement.
This is very exciting. So you're going to show us a few plant-based recipes that, whether you're vegan or not, you could try at home, and they're packed full of nutrients.
Oh, definitely.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we start with this kind of PB&J oatmeal cookie.
Yeah, they're a breakfast cookie. I created them with my kids in mind, something that wouldn't be sweetened with added sugars.
Cool.
It's just a base of pureed banana.
Awesome.
And you can pack them in your bag. They freeze really well. They're topped with a chia seed jam. And
So it's truly
they're
like a
really
healthy breakfast on the go, after the gym kind of snack.
Oh, yeah, it is, for sure. And it keeps your blood sugar stable. There's lots of cinnamon in there. It's helpful for that.
And you make these with your daughter?
I do, yeah. She likes mostly just to eat the jam, but she'll help out a little bit, too.
It's still chia
yeah.
jam, so it's still healthy.
Chia jam is all good?
Yeah.
And now you're doing a peanut butter
You
topping?
just top them with nut butter.
Natural
This
nut
is
butter.
Peanut butter. You can use almond butter, sunflower
on.
seed
I'm
butter.
going all over.
you're
Look at this.
right.
I'm going rogue.
I love that.
So let me ask you this as well, because your first book was, the whole process was a little bit different, given that you didn't have kids in the first book, and then the second book you developed pregnant while having a toddler at the same time.
Yes, I was, yeah.
You got into it already?
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it if you like your sanity. It
Right.
was hard, but I did a lot of my recipe testing late at night, during nap time, whenever I could fit it in, that's when I did it. And
Amazing.
Yeah, so.
These are
The
great.
good thing with these are, they're dense and they're heavy.
They are. It's like a
fantastic
portable
meal.
oatmeal,
Yeah.
sort of like, and
Awesome.
got lots
Really
of
good.
chia seeds in there, which
Beautiful.
are really healthy.
Now, next, Angela, let me ask you about this. I've never had a stew with peanut butter. This is an African peanut butter stew.
It is, yeah. It's
Tell
my
us about this.
Yeah,
It's
tell
my
us what's in here.
plant-based version. So a traditional African peanut stew tends to have chicken and chicken broth in it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've swapped it out and added chickpeas for protein.
Yeah.
Oh,
And used vegetable broth, but it's got lots of healthy peanut butter, which you can swap out for almond butter if you have a peanut allergy.
Maybe garnished with some
And I
nuts
wanna
and herbs.
ask you this. So now that you're mom, do you cook differently?
I do,
Yeah?
It's everyth's fast.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
you gotta cut
Yeah.
fast corners and, yeah?
I do. I'm always
Okay.
coming up with like make ahead options, freezer friendly, anything I can cut corners,
freezer
but
friendly is huge.
freezer friendly is so
And
huge.
I guess get as many nutrients packed in
yeah.
as you can.
And it
they,
still has to taste fantastic.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
I have very
Yeah,
high
yeah.
standards. So yeah, I'm just trying to simplify
Can
all
we try
my
this?
we-
Because I really want to
ahead.
see what this peanut
And how
stew-
do you test your recipes? On yourself, on your
I
family?
just test them over and over and over. I tweak them.
wow.
I tend to be a bit of a perfectionist, so it comes in handy with this job.
So we can trust the recipes in your book,
You can
or
trust
try
the
testing and
recipes.
true.
Yep.
This
thank
is
you. Yeah.
amazing because I've always thought of peanut butter with a sweet, not a savory.
Yeah, it seems
Right.
like it'd be a weird thing to have in a soup, right?
But it's not. It's just
It's a fun way
rounded
to
up
use
cubes.
some leftover veggies as well.
definitely.
Great
I
idea.
can eat that later. that's for
Okay,
sure.
last
Yeah.
but not least, this is the
Yeah.
one I'm
Really
not gonna lie to you, I'm
anxious about.
skeptical about this. The vegan nachos with the vegan nacho cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I can
now,
understand you'd be skeptical. It's okay.
The crowd is also hooing and humming. We don't know. It looks like
It's
nacho
the
cheese.
look, the cheese sauce
So
looks
the
amazing.
secret in this cheese sauce, there's no
at
strange
this. Looks good.
ingredients. It's
Yeah.
cooked potato. And the starch from the potato gives it sort of that stretchy quality like an actual cheese sauce.
Tastes cheesy.
Yeah, and there's some cashews in there for richness, but it's an optional ingredient. If you're nut-free, you can leave them out.
And the color, how do you get this cheesy
The color is cooked carrots, so it gives
Oh,
it that
wow.
kind of orange color. And yeah, there's,
Yeah, applaud that. That's great.
It tastes cheesy. And this again here looks all
Okay,
very
yeah.
like ground beef, but this
Oh
is
my gosh.
what, lentil?
So this is a lentil and kidney bean chili.
Yeah.
And I kind of mash it up a little bit to give it that ground beef texture, and
Yeah.
it just kind of like thickens it up.
Can I
Go
try one
for
with the
it.
lens? Can I make a deconstructed nacho here?
You definitely can. I like that idea.
That looks
And
good.
yeah, you
Oh.
just can layer it and
Throw on jalapenos
Throw on.
and-
I'm
Yeah,
gonna make you
yeah.
one, Stephen. That was rude.
Yes.
jalapenos.
Have you ever tricked people?
I do, yeah. Not so much. Not so
I
much
wouldn't have known this
anymore.
was vegan. I would not
A
have
lot
known
of
if that was
people have
vegan.
said that, yeah. I try to just let the food speak for itself. I'm not about trying to make a carbon copy of an animal-based product.
Right.
But I just want it to taste good, and if people like it, that's awesome.
But you know, with something like this, you don't need the meat. You don't need, the
You
heavy
really don't,
cheese.
because
yeah, it tastes exactly the
You
same.
get the taste.
Yeah, if it
And-
tastes good, that's all you need.
So do you have
right?
plans for another cookbook?
Possibly. We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to
I
see.
think you
I've
should.
got
This is
2
amazing.
toddlers now, so
Right.
it's crazy right now. But yeah, I hope to in the future.
Wait for your third child, then you can
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
That seems to be your process.
That is my process.
Thank you
yeah,
so
for
much.
sure.
I can't believe that's
This
not
is
that's
so
not
good.
cheese.
It is
Amazing.
absolutely
Thank you,
Thank you
Angela.
so much.
Do you love food? Do you love me? If you said yes to both of these things, you're in luck. And if you said yes to one of these things, shame on you. I'm adorable. Hit subscribe right now for new and exciting recipes, trends, and much more, especially from me.